Hello, today we are taking a look at Downwell. This is a little indie game all about going down a well. Basically, we have a few abilities at our disposal. There will be enemies down this well. It'll be vicious, it'll be terrible. And we have for ourselves some gun boots. That's right, they're boots mixed with guns. Basically, the ammo for a gun boot is on that right-hand side, and every time we hit the ground, we reload our gun boots. So let's get in there and try to make it down this vicious, vicious well. I don't know if we'll do well. A usual style? I guess they're styles or something. I've only played the game once and barely at that. And so I'm not terribly acquainted, but enough to know what's going down. So we've got for ourselves a bunch of enemies. All of these red dudes are vicious enemies. Not to say that there's anything wrong with being red, but I mean, if you are a vicious enemy. What is this? Shotgun? Oh, it's a different type of gun boot. There we go. Got that under control. So now we can shotgun people to death, which I guess is a good thing? Question mark? Hard to tell. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's at least a neutral thing. Ow. Stupid jellyfish. Why are jellyfish always our arch nemesis? Whenever jellyfish show up, they always have to be pricks and try to murder our face. Whoa. So I believe these gems are a form of currency that we can buy things with at shops. But of course we haven't seen a shop, so we can't exactly buy anything from a shop that we haven't seen. That's kind of... I think that's a pretty general assumption, I would say. What do we get here? Oh, so we get an upgrade after every area. Perfect. What is this? Stomped on enemies causes a blast. Jetpack for use when out of charge. Ooh, that's not bad. Getting gems recharges gun boots. Let's do this, because we have actually stomped on quite a few enemies so far. And I feel like being able to stomp on enemies and at the same time do damage to people around us could be pretty useful. Especially against those vicious bats, which appear to want to blindside us on every occasion. I don't mind. I can deal with bats. I've played more than enough, Legend of Zelda to deal with bats. And Legend of Zelda is definitely the area that teaches you how to deal with bats. If you ever want to be like a bat exterminator, just be Link. It's so much easier. What do we have here? Oh, this is a shop. Nice. So it looks like we can get some health healing things, which we can't afford, or we can get a battery, +1 charge. Ah, +1 charge to our gun boots. That is nice. So how do we leave? Ah, there we go. Goodbye, my friend. You have been quite useful to us. I mean, you could have been more useful to us, but I'm not going to hold it against you. You're just trying to run a business. He has to load himself up with whatever he can get. Unfortunately, whatever he could get was not necessarily exactly what we wanted. Oh, my word. Can we get back up there? Nah, it's going to be hard. There's a lot of people. No, we can't get back up to that room. I wanted that room so badly. Unfortunately, we can have none of it because we are disgusting scrubs. And is that a giant eyeball trying to kill us? You know what I don't appreciate? Giant eyeballs trying to kill us. Or really anything trying to kill us. Those are the worst. Apple, gain 4 HP. Consume some dead bodies to gain health. Or gem high lasts for longer duration. I don't even know what a gem high is. So that's probably not my move. We should probably gain 4 health so we can potentially, you know, survive things. Because if we didn't get that 4 health, I can tell you right now, we would be dead, actually, like right now. We would have already died, which would have been unfortunate, it has to be said. I want our first run to be half decent, although I don't know what a half decent run actually looks like, so that is a small issue. What do you got here? A battery, a rice ball, or what is this, an energy drink? Heals 1 HP and +1 charge. Yes, thank you very much. You're the best little... I don't even know what you are. I'm actually, having looked at him on a more, like, close level, he is actually kind of concerning in his appearance. I don't like it. The shopkeep is clearly a demon. Clearly. What is this? Bada boom. Noppy? Whoa. Well, I'll level with you. I am not concerned with that. That looks brilliant. Some sort of ultimate, like, machine gun ability. I am all about that. Oh, no. We are stuck in a small pit. Not the best. Ow. I can't jump on that guy's head. I just want to be Mario! Why can't you let me be Mario, vicious enemies? Man, this is significantly fast-paced, isn't it? That's kind of crazy. Well, we have to get back in there. Because, of course, there are vicious enemies that need to be murderfied. And who else is there to murderfy them but us? I guess we could find someone. Ow. I mean, perhaps we could get Schwarzenegger in here. I'm pretty sure he's fairly good at murderfying most things that could be considered enemies, which is pretty solid. Triple. Oh, look at that. It's a nice little, like, spread attack, which I would argue is a great maneuver. We just missed a little, like, clump of gems there. We can't miss any clumps of gems. That could be the difference between our victory and our defeat. It has to be said. Actually, anything could be the difference between our victory and our defeat, especially given that I have no clue what the heck is going on anymore. All that I know is that we have to kill everything that looks evil. And apparently anything that looks evil is red, except for our own movement, because our little movement lines are also red, but they're arguably not evil. Creates time void when damaged. Shooting dead bodies causes them to explode. More upgrades to choose from, plus gain 1 HP. I mean, do we want any of these? I don't think we want timeout yet. I think we need to, you know, take it as it goes, learn how to deal with the situation. I don't know if we're ever going to shoot dead bodies, but youth is probably a decent move. We didn't get the plus 1 HP because, you know, we already had full HP, but we at least will be choosing... Ow! Shut up, frog! Stupid frog! What does a frog think he's doing trying to punch us in the face? Jeez. We punch frogs in the face. So we can get a car battery. We're gonna have to take a rice ball. We need the health. Charge is not as important as health, people. Although, I mean, charge does enable us to kill things more efficiently, which I would argue is pretty important. Oh my word. Differentiating which enemies to jump on and which not to. Not the most fun thing in the world. Because when you mess it up, you die a terrible death. Or, I mean, it could just be a lackluster death. Ow. We just got killed by a frog. I mean, Ghost has at least taught us that frogs are, in fact, quite dangerous. So, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Surface. Hello, we're back on the surface. Is there anything we can learn from the surface? I mean, we just unlocked a pallet. And I presume a pallet changes how everything looks. Can we use said pallet somewhere? I don't even know. What about the pause menu? Oh, there we go. What is this pallet? Ooh. It's all green. That is weird. I mean, I don't like it. I'm not all about this. Let's actually switch that palette back. That's terrible. The red is so much better. I see why this was the default palette. Because green is disgusting! Although matcha, the actual tea, is quite delicious. But the palette is terrible. Oh no, it's a burst gun. You know what I hate more than anything else in video games? Burst guns. Burst guns are the worst. I can't aim them for my life. I mean, admittedly, this burst gun is going to be about as easy to aim as our standard gun boot, which happens to actually be rather difficult to aim. Man, we are just stomping people to death right now, which I will say is amazing. No, don't eat me! I don't want to be eaten by a Metroid jellyfish thing. It's hard to tell the difference. I mean, I guess the main difference is that Metroids have the claws coming out of their mouth and those don't. You're a drone. Are drones nice? Longer state of invincibility when taking damage. I mean, I'm not planning to take any damage. Let's have a drone. What does a drone do? Hey drone, how's it going? Oh, he shoots with us. That is sick. That is actually a pretty solid ability. Good job, drone. You're gonna be our friend from here on out. I'm gonna call you Steve. Steve, you have to prove yourself in the team or else we're gonna kick you out because everyone who is coming down this well has to have some form of, like, actual use to us. Because, quite frankly, the more weight, the harder it is to drop... Well, actually, the more weight, the easier it is to drop down a well. But at the same time, I feel like we shouldn't have excess baggage on us. Especially excess baggage in the form of terrible allies. Ooh, shotgun. Does our drone also shoot shotgun from that? That'll have to be something we'll... Oh, investigate. We cannot jump on the eye. Duly noted. Eyeballs cannot be jumped on. Except in real life, you can totally jump on eyeballs. That is totally fine. Blocks will shoot out bullets when destroyed. Ooh! Although stomping causes a blast is so much better. I mean, I kind of wanted the brick thing, but the stomping. We just do so much stomping in our general life that it has to be taken. I mean, it's just too good. What is this? L? Laser? Oh, yes. That is amazing. Does this, like, go through things, too? That would also be sick. Looks like it doesn't go through anything but enemies, which is actually a pretty good thing for it to go through. I mean, ow. There are a lot of enemies here quite often. Ow! Frogs! Again with the frogs! Why does it have to be frogs? I don't want to be killed by frogs. Frogs are pathetic. They're weak. They're disgusting little creatures. You can just walk up to them and stomp on their face and then they'll die. Oh my word. But instead, the frog eats us. Ugh. And by the way, I'm not at all condoning violence against frogs. I'm just stating that violence against frogs is a possibility and a thing that does occur on occasion, which is deplorable and should be hated in all situations. In fact, we could start a charity all about saving frogs. Specifically, I'm not going to save any sort of endangered frog. That is just far, far too practical. We are going to save the common household frog, which is apparently now a thing. I don't think there is such thing as a common household frog, but I mean, we can just call, I don't know, any frog with 4 legs and, you know, looks half decent is a common household frog and deserves to be protected. I'm going to say that's a pretty good thing. Okay, we can stomp enemies. Let's take rest in pieces just to see what it's like. Now, if we shoot a dead body, it will explode. Oh, yeah, it actually does explode quite significantly, doesn't it? That is a thing. Oh, my word. Can't even see what's going on half the time. We're just plummeting to our own demise, which is actually oddly accurate to what's going on. Ha! I want that room! I will die to get into that room. Oh, there's not even anything good in here. There's just a single rice roll. I wanted more than a single rice roll. Ow, eyeball, buzz off. I'm trying to have fun jumping down a well, and you're just gonna come in here and, like, slap me in the face. Oh, we got the Nopey back. Nopey's pretty solid. Let's just, I don't know what it means, by the way. Don't even ask. It's just called Nopey. You just have to go with it. Hey, calm down, everyone, please. I just want to plummet into a well. Is this such a crazy thing to ask? I mean, this kind of sucks in nearby gems. Not great. I mean, it's kind of just a standard thing for us at this point. We have to just plummet. I mean, admittedly, it has to be said, if we can plummet this far and not be injured by the entire situation, this dude has some pretty solid leg muscles there. Also, probably bones of steel, which is... it's pretty good for you. Aqua? Aqua? Is that so? Well, let's see what this palette looks like. You know, it's a thing. It's not amazing. I'm gonna give it, like... if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 3, given the fact that there are only 3 palettes, I would give this a 2, because Matcha is definitely getting a 1 for being terrible. Back to Downwell. Oh my word. Well, we appear to have some sort of gun. I didn't really check what it was, so apparently it's a shotgun. That is nice. I do enjoy shotguns. In most situations. I mean, if you have to snipe someone out, a shotgun's not necessarily the best situation, unless you happen to have, like, a super precise shotgun. Has anyone ever made a sniper shotgun? I feel like they wouldn't have, because it's just completely impractical. Because you could just have a sniper rifle and be so much better off. Oh my word. There are a lot of dudes here. Please, calm your faces, everyone. I don't mean to be that guy, but I'm just trying to mind my own business here. Why are all these things even in a well? What is this shoot a gun module to reshuffle it once? Oh, that's not bad. Bullet casings deal damage. Or blocks will shoot out bullets when destroyed. Let's take that one. That seems the most practical of all of them. Yeah, look at that. Shooting bullets straight up. Now we can do battle with things that happen to be above us as well as things that are below us. Kind of. I mean, we have to use an actual brick to do that. Ow, eyeball. And we missed a room. That's terrible. Hey, what's up? Hope you wouldn't mind just giving me another rice ball because I don't want to die. That's very nice, thank you. Away we go! Back out into the vicious and unexpectedly terrible world. Oh my word, all of the lasers all over the place. That is brilliant. 8 combo. Oh, are there kill combos? Is that a thing? Do we need to, like, actually get kill combos? Does anyone actually care if we get kill combos? I don't. I mean, it would be nice, but it doesn't feel necessary to actually survive the overall situation. Getting gems recharges gun boots. Shooting a module reshuffles it. Or Mr. Drone. Billy, you are Billy now, Mr. Drone, and you shall be accompanying us down the well in case you haven't noticed. Which, if you haven't noticed yet, then you're probably not actually a viable candidate for being our ally, and we are now dead. Billy! You didn't save us, Billy! Billy, it's your fault that we died, friend. It's your... What? What is this? What is this arm spin style? We have to return to the surface and execute a new style. What does this even mean? Let's see. So we've got normal style, or we've got arm spin style, only finds gun modules, shops are rare. Oh, yes. Do we just always flail our arms, too? We don't appear to actually flail our arms, which is kind of unfortunate. I'd love to see this dude just always flailing around. But, I mean, I guess it's just a different style of the game. Perfect. And it appears there are a few of them, so I guess there's a lot of variability in how a game can go down. What is this? Burst. Oh, wait, look! As we run around, our arms are flailing! Yes! Success! That's what I wanted so badly. I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's made me happy deep down inside. I'm very concerned by that one. Arm spinning style for the win, people. What is this? Machine gun? Oh my word. Yes. Ow. Okay, machine gun has immediately backfired on us. But it appears we can do like a form of hovering with our machine gun, which I would count as a good thing, because if we can hover, we can take a second to like look at the situation, given that nothing's coming up behind us. Laser sight, increased range, increased accuracy. Huh. What is this laser sight? Let's see. Oh, that is nice. Now we can see precisely where our bullets are gonna land before we fire them. That is delicious. Hey, calm down, frog. Who do you think you are? The one who's gonna kill me? Ain't no frog gonna take us down this time. I will make absolutely certain that if we die from something, we do not die from a frog. Because those frogs have taken us down far too many times at this point. They need to be taught a solid lesson about not killing arm flailing man. And now we got a Nopi, meaning that, I mean, our laser sight's not going to be the most important thing in the world, because there is a pretty significant, like, how would you phrase that? It's like a deflect. It goes off to the sides all over the place. So, I mean, Nopi's not the best with a laser sight. Bullet casings deal damage? Sure, why not? Let's see what it's all about. Okay, so those bullet casings that come out of our gun apparently now do damage, which is precisely what the upgrade said it did. Look, I don't trust upgrades the moment I get them. I have to see them for myself. If you ever trust an upgrade, you're doomed to die. Oh my word, I almost went for the eyeball. Luckily, we had the reaction time to save ourselves from a vicious death via a disembodied eyeball, which you wouldn't think would be terribly dangerous, but apparently a disembodied eyeball is actually a pretty vicious thing. Maybe one of the more dangerous creatures out here. Woo! Shotgun. Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, that's not terrible. You can definitely do a lot worse than a shotgun. Like, I don't know. What is a lot worse than a shotgun? Just the basic gun? Probably that. Hey, get out of here, you mite thing. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a porcupine? It's like a porcupine beetle. I guess that's what we're gonna call it, the porcupine beetle. We need an additional health, so we're gonna take youth and hope that we survive to actually use it. What? Catacombs? Ow! Spikes! And skulls? Why is there a catacomb in our well? What kind of terrible world is this? Well, I guess there are levels. Complete new areas that we can examine at some point, but we shall not examine them this time, because this will bring us, for now, to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we shall look at another thing. I guess next time doesn't really apply to this, does it? Oh my word. I just went so autopilot, it's ridiculous. Stop going autopilot! Anyway, this has been Downwell. Downwell is what it is called, not Underwell. That's weird. This has been Downwell, and it is actually quite an enjoyable thing, to say the least. It does require a lot of focus, but if you can put in all of the effort to focus on plummeting down a well, it's gotta be said, this one is pretty fun. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, ow, frogs! Frogs! And ow! Again with the frogs! Jeez. As I was gonna say, until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.